Right, we are attempting round 2. Now, I am tired, so I am only streaming until 11, yeah. So I'll only be streaming for about another 20 minutes. So, like, I'll make up for it tomorrow. So if you're watching, holler down in the comments just so I know I'm not talking to myself. Also, anyone who is watching, don't you think that the music playing in the background sounds just like the Dragon Age?
Report to the docking area at once.
I'm a ninja.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique
Oh,
tactical
Mr. Floaty
augmentation
Head.
during combat.
Meet Sam, the voice
father
in your
preferred
head.
to keep this fact to himself.
Quite literally.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Crew muster schedules have been posted. All personnel should check with their supervisor before taking leave.
Okay, well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid.
I imagine the
go
voice
from
in
here?
my head
I
being
find
less
myself in an
below.
unusual position. Though I had access to your father's
Oh,
experience,
the urge
there
to
is a gap in
sing
my understanding.
How so?
He
the
placed a block
relevant
on
song.
portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without
I'm
recourse.
blue.
The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks. Pathfinder.
Captain Dunham said to see you,
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's
Best
personal
song
logs.
2017.
Several of
Hell
them
yeah.
are encrypted. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Are you ready for some Easter eggs? Well, I know it's Easter Sunday tomorrow. That's not what I mean.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Chocolate.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapera says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Oh, family secrets.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger. Relate your father's first sidearm. A memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy.
Well, I can't
Crazy
do that
times.
because they're sisters. Not sisters, they're siblings.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now
Sarah
recall
and Scott are
specific
twins.
memories which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
I'm pretty sure there's probably some
Okay.
weird fan fiction
Something
about
new
it
every
though.
day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But
Fan
it's
fiction,
illegal.
best fiction. Too right.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Because I haven't totally written fan fiction
Define this
before.
advantage.
It will set us free.
We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now
Oh,
available in
no,
your
it's
father's
serious when
quarters.
it's not on his
I
watch.
detect your still memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
I dread to think
Okay,
what they have on
I'll keep working
watches
on it.
in these
That's all for now.
this
Of
day.
course.
Considering it's like, I don't know, 800 years in the future or something. Right, I need to go to my ship. We're going on a trip in our favourite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einsteins. Do they have space watches? I imagine so. They have everything else. Oh, I'm going to follow. I'm going to what a viewer.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
Hi,
I
third
heard
viewer.
something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going,
To
we'll
my
be
third
on our own
viewer.
out there.
In other
I've had
words,
some
we're making this up as we
technical
go.
difficulties
We
with
used to
today's
call that
stream,
tactical improvisation.
so I will be
But
doing
at least we'll be doing it in style.
at least one stream tomorrow, hopefully two, because this is going to be a pretty naff stream.
They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
The Normandy 2.0.
So you're the one who's making everything
Kind
happen.
of. The story.
Vetra. Vetronix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything
Behind
in
this is
between.
quite interesting.
Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions,
I
and
read
crew.
quite an
Director Tan
interesting.
overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment
Yes,
for
you can.
outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you?
I'm so glad you haven't asked me to
Sunstone
romance
Cryo?
Blondie, 'cause she annoys me.
I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Do it seem like she needs some
They told me he
loving?
wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask.
Good
Right
killer.
now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff
Yeah,
and not just
I'll,
talking about it.
Link you to a really interesting lore video on Mass Effect and how the Tempest came to be. It's quite interesting. I don't know how accurate it is looking at the game now, but originally it was quite a good theory. It went something across the lines of the Tempest was found at around the same time as Mass Effect 1, and then they had it in the plans of it being built
Everything state of the
up
art.
until the third game.
Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot
Sound
quieter.
swag.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around
Bless
wrench
Gil.
jockey. We called this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together.
All around beefcake
It's all
too.
yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge.
Who's this beefcake you're
When
talking
you're ready to
about?
fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Okay. Now, do you want me to end it here? The mechanic guy, he looks sexy. Gil is, he's majestic.
The meeting
I
room.
like Gil.
You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew.
So yeah, do you want me to, I'm either going to end it now or end it when we land on the planet. What would you guys prefer? You could get freaky. Yeah, we could. We could. It is an option. I'll leave a link to a poll on my Facebook page if I can work out how to do it on who we should romance. Okay then, if I finish it here, well if I get, hold on, if I go to the main bit.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Okay. Right, if I go here.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Gallo-Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Poetic. Very.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
Okay then. So, as I've said, this is now the end of the stream. So I'm going to try and get a proper stream in tomorrow. And excuse me, with any luck I'll get 2 in. So thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, I am out.